guys! A long time no see and for the day I'm doing the quarantine procedure now, okay? Okay, this is Simoun, the character of Filibusterismo, therefore I'm going to talk to you about the story. Okay, so next chapter of bedtime stories for today is chapter 35, bedtime stories. The parable of a lost name. I repeat, the parable of a lost name. Okay, once upon a time in the town of Corneville. Okay, so this is the town of Corneville. What comes next? Okay, the two parents live in the long lost shelter. So in order to understand, the parents already goes in this town of Corneville because they need to find the living place because they are the long lost shelter. Suppose. Okay, in fact, why the parents go there is because that no one ever Samaritans going there to help the sick. Okay, that's why they already go in town of Corneville because the parents know that there's the people in here, but there's no Samaritans wanted to help them, but only the people only, not the Samaritans. And also the lost child, okay? So it says here that the parents instead, okay, after the days ago, okay, they will have a child and then they need to take care of it so that the child will not being lost. Okay. And that is now the story of the parable of the lost name. Okay. Long day ago, in the town of Corneville, the two parents came, the father named Zeo and the mother named Gia. Okay? Okay, so this is Zeo and this is Gia. They are the parents of the town of Corneville. I think in the town of Corneville, okay, the parents already go inside of the town of Corneville, okay? And then, okay, so as the parents already here in the town of Corneville, which is Zeo and Gia, okay? This father Zeo and this mother Gia. Okay, so I will describe to you that this father Zeo and then this mother Gia, and then suddenly they already have the infant who is already born, and that is him. Okay, okay, the parent of him, namely Geta, okay, the newborn baby in the town of Corneville. Okay, what the parents of him, namely that this newborn child is named as Geta, and that Geta who lives with his parents in the town of Corneville. Okay? And then after 5 years ago passed, the newborn baby grown up like 7 years old now. So what means that Geta, okay, when he's already 5 years from now, he is already grown up in 7 years old right now. Oh, so this now Geta, okay, he is still a kid, okay? Because 5 years old now, okay, 5 years from now, he is already 7 years old, okay? He's the kid with his parents, okay, Father Jay and Mother Gia in the town of Corneville. Okay, what happens next now is, okay, which name is Geta? Then Geta wants to play around outside the town of Corneville. But suddenly, his parents go out for a while in order to find some food, okay? And in order to understand, okay, Geta wants to play outside, okay, of the town of Corneville, while these parents already wants to buy some food for this kid and also all of the family too, okay, which is them only. As Father Zeo and Mother Gia go out for a while, okay, in order to find some food because, okay, the ref is, okay, empty. So the Father Zeo and Mother Gia said to Geta, okay, you should be disciplined very well. Now, as we are out first in this place, and we will return back again later because we will buy some food because our food is empty and we need to restore some food in our home of town of Corneville. Geta understand what parents said and Geta wants to stay inside the town of Corneville, but abruptly, okay, this made the manners done by the parents. So what the thing Geta is, he wants to play outside without the kids in the town of Corneville, okay? Because of the, Geta wants to entertain that in the outside, there is a kid there and then for him, there's no kids there. But according to the parents of Geta, that Geta must stay here because, okay, in case for your safety, but Geta, okay, denounces and wants to get outside in town of Corneville. What happens now? Okay, as Father Zeo and Mother Gia wants to buy some food for a while, okay? Then Geta is still at the house and wanted to treat the parents that whenever they are already out, Geta is so much naughty that he will go out of this place for a while and then start playing, okay, to the outside of the town of Cornerville. When Geta already see the parents is not there already, Geta now starts to play outside. And then when Geta is already in the outside, okay, Geta don't see other kids playing around of the outside too. After playing, then still go to the place that he didn't know. As much that night of 8 p.m., okay, what happens now? I think he's already get lost and nothing to worry about. Even he's playing because of walking around, okay, because, okay, after discovering first the playground, okay. Okay, imagine, what Geta do? Is he played outside, okay, for example, this is a playground again. Okay, so what Geta do is that he plays in the playground of this place after playing of it, okay? After now in 8 p.m. he said now that he already got lost. So after Geta finished playing and in 8 a.m. okay, is already the evening soon. And then the place of town of Cornerville already Geta left it already. So he's already gone and going somewhere, okay? And then as Geta already loses the path, he never goes the same way on his home. As Geta is already lost, and when the parents already finished buying some food, the parents of Geta get worried when they come back here in town of Cornerville. So what is now the synopsis? Okay, so it says there, okay, when the parents already finished buying some food and going early to town of Cornerville, the parents of Geta worried when they came back here in town of Cornerville. They saw the young boy Geta is lost. Then they yelled at what the parents do. They make a blog of a lost name. This is called now the parable of the lost name. Okay, where the young child disobeyed the parents' will. So it says there that, okay, whenever the parents are already going home, and suddenly after bought some food, okay, they look already the outside and the inside, but the parents said Father Zeo and Mother Gia where Geta is already lost. It's because, okay, the parents didn't know that Geta is already goes in the outside, that no person came around to rescue the lost one. That's why after they finished buying food and then so that Geta is lost, they already put to start a blog. Okay, for example, I will show you. Oh, so this is Father Zeo and Mother Gia, okay? And then they're going already to start a blog, and then what happens to Geta, that they know that it's lost already and then they don't know what to do. So that's the things. This called the blog. They make a blog of a lost name, okay? This title of blog called now the parable of the lost name, okay? That's the title of their blog already. So that in order to find the last child, okay, they must know to find also the name of it, okay, as easily and correctly. Okay, the blog is titled for them is the parable of the lost name, wherein they wanted to find the name of this lost child, okay, so that they can easily protect them and safe to not already disappoint in going within the outside, okay. That's why they wanted to find it and to get the more lesson that, okay, suddenly if this, okay, the child don't know the other place, the child is lost and it must be awful that he needs to go into safe places further. That's why after this blog, okay, the parents of Geta worried when they came back here in the town of Cornerville. They saw the young boy Geta is lost. Okay? Then they yelled what the parents do. They make a blog lost. Okay, I know already the story, okay? He's already, okay, read it already. Okay, next. When the young child disobeyed the parents' will, they suddenly lost for nothing without saying inside properly, as the blog now already uploaded in the internet, okay? After they already set the blog and then that of parable lost name, then after finish the conversation of that child is lost, which is Geta, they uploaded in the internet, and then many viewers or people reacted in the media too. Okay, after they already finished the blog, okay, they uploaded in the internet, okay. I will show you. Okay, so as the parents already uploaded the parable of the lost name, after the vlog, okay, they already transferred the video for a while, and then suddenly connect to the internet, then, okay, upload already the, okay, the vlog they post for, and then suddenly, okay, many viewers of people rated in the media too, and then put some good judgment in the internet. Few people said, find the lost name, his name is Geta, and also, no one can find Geta, okay? As it already approached to the internet, okay? Okay, few and many people got reacted that, okay? The lost name who is Geta, okay? Find it properly so that there's no such, okay? What I mean is, so that there's no dangerous to happen to Geta, I mean, okay? Because you all know the internet connected to the people in media, okay? Those people already in the media, okay? So the blog of this parable of the lost name, which is the lost one, which is Geta, and then start to taking down the kind of reaction and good judgment in the internet with no bash. Then suddenly, okay, they must find Geta so that, okay, there's no dangerous thing happen to him. I already said it, okay, a while ago. And then when few people said the lost name is Geta, and also no one can find Geta too, okay? Many people, also the few people, don't know where Geta is. Even it's already uploaded on the internet. Because first of all, the names is still the same as Geta too. It is possible to find a character or a person if the name is similar, then for sure it is difficult to find. Okay, for them, okay, to understand that after they already finish upload the blog, which is the parable of the lost name, and then the uploaded video is already connected to the people on the internet. The people got reacted that it is already difficult to find the last name of Geta because there is the name of many Geta in the whole world, which is difficult also to find who is the Geta and who is this person, which is Geta the adult, Geta the boy, Geta the, the sister, all of it. That is the name of the Geta. That is what they call the parable of the lost name, where you will find it, but it's difficult because the name is too similar as they born and as they grow older and younger too. You already understand that? Okay. As the story ends, after 5 days ago passed, the Samaritans out there in Alejo town caught Geta there. Okay, after this, news all about the parable of the parable of the lost name, which are the parents, okay? Now let's go now to the story of the Samaritans in the Alejo town. After this, okay, I deposited and upload this in this internet, okay? Then it's difficult to find the names which is similar to it. Next is okay, the story ends 5 days ago past this early the Samaritan. Okay, Samaritans out there in Alejo town caught Geta there because Samaritans saw also the blog by the parents in the internet, okay? Instead of the people who don't ever figure out the name of, okay, Geta, because the people notice that there is the similar names which is Geta too, so it's difficult to find who is the real Geta and not the Geta for sure. And when the Samaritans caught now already Geta, okay, or this already Geta for a while, and then suddenly, okay, because Samaritans already know the truth that they already know the blog by the parents in the title of the parable of the lost name, which is this, okay. Then suddenly they already figured out that is this the lost child which is must been carefully give to the parents who is lost the child for in the house. Then Geta said, I mean the Samaritan said for a while, okay, Geta, are you the lost okay, Geta, are you the lost young child? Geta said, okay, Geta said, yes, I am, Samaritan said, okay. Okay, for the respect of parents, you must follow directions said. If you want to see your parents again, You need to stay home for them. Don't you know without eh? Don't you know without parents you can't have food and shelter to live. Then when it goes to starving, it will lead you to death. And lastly, it is impossible to find the names even it is neutral. We don't know if it is a boy or a girl because her name is neutral like Geta too. Geta said, okay, I understand the habit. I must follow what the parents do. Because it also look like a job. You need to find an easy way to get a profit by respect. Samaritan said, okay, great idea. Now go to your parents now. And when the Samaritans already assist Geta to go out of this Alejo town, Samaritans go nearly to the town of Corneville. I said by the blood of the two parents finish the blood after. Because we know that in this story, the parents also said that the lost child lost in the Corneville. That's why the Samaritans also know that Geta's lost home is the name is the Corneville, town of Corneville. So what thing is do the Samaritans now put Geta. He understands that okay he must stay home and then home for his parents because if they lost again this Geta kid, okay, the names become neutral. It is difficult to find the lost child if there is the same names. That is neutral, okay. If this is the boy or a girl, okay, you don't know what it is. That is difficult. So that's why you can understand who is the person who is lost, okay. Okay, as Samaritans go already near in the town of Corneville because they already know the block, okay, for the parents of Geta, okay, they already go, including to follow Geta by the Samaritans. Okay, so one thing is understand the Alejo town already discouraged it for a while and they left for a while this Alejo town and gone to the place of town of Corneville, wherein it's already said about the blog by the parents that this the only one which is Geta. You already know that this already the Samaritans and then this already Geta, okay? Because few weeks for searching, they already made this place, okay? Okay, few weeks later for searching, the Samaritans see the town of Corneville, then Geta seen Father Zeo and Mother Gea, okay? That Geta is already here now, at last. Oh yes. The good Samaritans, okay, kept this lost child again in nearby Alejo town that time. Okay, as the parents, which is Father Zeo and Mother Gea already going outside the place and then saw Geta, which is, okay, given by the Armiteros, the parents said that they thanks because the Samaritans care for the lost child who is Geta, okay? Even they are the innocent one, okay? They never fails to give the lost one because that is for Geta's own concern, for his own good, that he never leaves again this place so that to live and not to starve for death, okay? Because without food and even if you lost, you need to survive for also. That's why the concern of Samaritan said. As the parents of it, including Geta, seen already each other, and they were happy for each other when they see again just few weeks. Because few weeks of searching, it already made, okay? Already find. Samaritan said, okay, here is your long lost child, Geta. I hope to keep your child safe. Parents said, well, thanks, Samaritans. Samaritan said, right, don't you worry. Next time you must discipline the right thing of the young child. A person must stay to keep it safe, to avoid harm and danger. Parents said, we understand it. We keep it stay clearly, so as he becomes adult, he can only free his own by getting the moral lesson to have the right to live. Since he is just immature like the youth or young child, but when he grows up like a teenager and adult, I will make him to ask permission in out of the place he arrived in worrying us to come back, okay? Samaritans said that, well, alright, after the parents said, okay, Samaritans said already, well, that's good. Hope you learn it for your child to adult. Goodbye, parents said. Okay, this parent said, as they already learn each other and they live happily ever after. It's already said that if child Geta is still yet immature like a child, he must be in take care, safe place in the house until he reach now to grow adult like Geta. Okay, okay, I will understand to you. Okay, when Geta is already okay grown into by adult, he already matured. Okay, that there is nothing to worry about because he already knows the thing to learn. Okay, in order to survive, you need to learn first for a while so that in the future you will know how to survive. That's why. Because the kid can't also survive because it's still young and not yet mature like the thoughts of this adult before, okay? Because because the thinking must but first the more lessons so that when the more lesson you apply, you will learn better. That's why. Okay, what is the more lesson of the story? More lesson. If the parents said the child as a youth must stay home so that it will easily find. Now the names can't be difficult find the name if the names is the same. Okay? It is can be difficult if the names is the same, okay? And the gender is the same too. And also even if that is child, kids they are their own age, one or more must stay to protect you from any risk or harm in finding the poorest one and even survival. Okay, that's why. Okay, in order to survive, you need to learn. If you need to learn, you already care to survive, okay? Without finding any reason because you mature like an adult and not only do and don't only do if is only immature like okay like the child only because it's only for your concern okay to become safe like staying at home for a while so that when when the future days pass you will know either the solution may takes place. Okay, I hope you understand and learn the more lesson in the story, okay? Okay, and then see you next time to better stories then. Okay, good morning and good night. Oh yes. Ooh.